How do you save money if you've got a spending problem?
Let's talk about that. A good mythical morning.
We asked you to ask us questions that you thought that we might be able to give you advice in response to.
Jesse Foster took up the call. Thank you, Jesse Foster, for asking us for advice. Thank all of you for watching and for communicating with us through the various social media platforms, because that's valuable. It's a valuable experience.
I like the way you put that.
Jesse says, I want to save my money.
Who doesn't?
But I keep buying stuff. Any advice? Of course.
Well, yeah. Why do you think we're asking the question? Because we've already got the answer.
Jesse's got a spending problem.
All right, lots of people have a spending problem. Lots of studies show, Jesse, that people get a thrill out of just the act of spending money on things.
Not me, man.
Well, people like Jesse, people with a spending problem, there's actually a psychological reward thing that's happening in their brain with chemicals when they spend money.
When they swipe the card?
Yeah, and I say, don't squelch that, embrace that, okay? You need to embrace that, but you have to do it in a way that will be inconsequential. Follow me here. You get a bunch of worthless things like sticks and rocks, stuff that you can get out of your backyard, out of the woods around your house. And you set them up in a little store and you put prices on them. Then you make them as expensive as you want. Then you get Monopoly money, worthless. You invite a friend over.
Ironically, you have to pay for Monopoly money.
You can get it at a thrift store, man. All kinds of Monopoly money for really, really, really cheap. And then you make a shopkeeper. You make a friend a shopkeeper.
I'll do that.
Like in Zelda. Link.
I would love to be that.
So in other words, I have a spending problem, and this is what I want to do.
You're basically telling her to play pretend.
Yeah. I want you to come over to my house. I want you to set up a shop. I want you to wear a wig. I want you to put a bandana. You like to wear a bandana.
Sell sticks and rocks.
Yeah, and I'll be like, and you're gonna be like, I got this rock right here for $200. And you'd be like, but I got this stick for $500. And when I buy that stick from you for $500, it will satisfy, those neurons will fire in my brain and I'll be satisfied and I won't go buy a car. That's my advice. Take it or leave it.
What if she just went to the store, bought real stuff, because I think there's gonna be more thrill in that than buying sticks and rocks, but then immediately return it. That maybe she'll get her thrill from that. I think
it's not bad.
If you have a spending problem, at least don't spend it all on yourself. Spend it on charity. And then because you're a selfish human being, you'll start spending less and less because it'll be on somebody else.
Really?
No, Jesse, you're not selfish. No, my system is if you're gonna spend money, spend it on charity, A. B, for every dollar that you spend on charity, you're still getting the spending thrill, right? And you're also helping people. It's something that or animals or whatever it is you're interested in. And then you're also putting $1 away in savings. I got this system with my kids called the Live, Give, Save jars. They literally have jars that they put money in.
You came up with this or your wife did?
My wife.
Okay, that makes more
Either
sense.
came up with it or heard about it. It's a great thing. But you physically take your money, and when you put it aside in something that's labeled save, you actually save more that way.
Is it an actual jar?
And you should probably put a lock on it or a valve so that you can't get inside of it. Like a piggy bank.
Uh-huh.
For more money than just like pennies. Because that's a slow saving thing. That's my idea.
The jar system.
Use jars, lockable jars.
So take one of those pieces of advice and, give it a whirl. David Will Banks says, I have a friend with terrible body odor. Should I stop being friends with him? I feel so inadequate because my BO is never that bad. At first I thought...
I feel inadequate?
Yeah, I think what he's saying is he wishes he could stink more so they could stink together. But I think what you're really asking is, what do I do about a friend that has terrible body odor? How do I address this? And there's lots of ways to do this. I mean, one of the most common ways to address this is you spray the person down with Febreze when they're sleeping. You invite them over for a sleepover, and then hopefully they've got their arms in the air, and when they roll over in the dream sequence.
All your advice is about like playtime types, like pretend to have a shop. These are not like grade schoolers, are they? Invite them over for a sleepover?
Go camping with them.
Okay.
I mean, any way that you can break into their house at night, any way that you can get access to them while sleeping. Spray them down. That's the first thing.
That's not a sustainable model. How about this one? Try this one on for size. Tell them that they have a body odor problem.
Okay.
You know?
Confront them.
Confront them.
I'm all about this.
I mean, I mean, that's the real advice here.
Yeah.
You can't defriend somebody because they have a problem that they're just ignorant of or something.
You just got to be honest with them. You got to approach them and say, if you're not able to spray them while they're sleeping, then you got to tell them.
They might need to see a doctor or get like clinical strength something or other.
And you just have to say, listen, hey, I know you're struggling with this, and I'm your friend, and I want to help you with this. I want you to know, as a friend, you stink. I can smell you from here. I smell you right now. I smell you. I always smell you before I see you. You could tell them that, and I want to help you address this problem. Let's figure it out together. Let's unstink you together. You know, make it like a team effort.
Let's unstink you together.
Jessa Blunts asks on Twitter, how do you achieve
ultimate life happiness? First, continue to blatantly disregard the correct spelling of achieve and happiness.
Yep.
That's good. Then you're well on your way of being happy.
Seriously, I think the key to happiness is setting low expectations. Call me a downer, but if you go into an experience thinking that it's really gonna suck, even if it doesn't suck at all, it's just a little bit good, you're gonna be happy.
Hey, downer, why don't you get that guitar over there?
You know what day it is? It's Thursday. And Thursday means
Okay, Tiffany Frick from Who the Frick Knows Where, because I lost the thing that said where she was from. Dear Rhett and Link, I'm a fairly new mythical beast. Congratulations. I've been watching long enough to see you guys complain about each other's breath. Yesterday's episode, I think the Good Mythical More, there was a little breath issue.
Yep.
Oddly enough, you also discussed the flavor of stray saliva. Try these. I hope they help. So she gave us some breath pumpers.
I'm ready. You ready?
P.S. Try to use these on the sly. If you use them in front of people, they always look at you like you're about to do something sleazy. So I guess while we do this, you're supposed to look at us like we're about to do something sleazy. That's enough. You aim kind of low. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the sweet center of my
let me
taste
go. Let
buds.
me go deeper. Let me get back there in the back.
Oh man. Thomas Lennon did this to us in the hot tub.
Can you overdose on this stuff?
And of course, if you want to mail us something, you could win a signed Good Mythical Morning poster. If you don't want to mail us something and win this, you can just buy it at dftba.com. It will be signed. All of these are signed. Mark, Kate, you win a poster for freeze. Not too long ago, I was hired by a contractor at the Johnson Space Center as a video technician, and as a longtime fan, I know you guys love science and space, so I wanted to send you something. I thought I would send y'all some NASA patches. 2 for you guys, 4 for the crew, and 1 for the mythical boulder. Mail us some stuff. Rhett, your birthday is coming up on October 11th. I don't think it's too late for you people to mail Rhett a birthday present. You gotta hurry though. These things take time.
You know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Lene Forstner from Brainerd, Minnesota. It's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Yeah, send me a birthday present because Link doesn't give them to me anymore.
Spin the wheel, where the wheel spins, it spin it will. When it ends, we will do what it says.
Link forgets how to speak English. Hey, you know these patches, have you seen these patches we got? I'm thinking about getting a uniform. What was that? You trying to be funny? You making up a new language? Did you forget how to speak English again? They recently publicly acknowledged the existence of Area 51. Do you think that there's anything that's going on out there that actually has to do with extraterrestrial life?
They have an alien there.